A surge, a wave, a flood sweeping the city. As more people find themselves transitioning from housing stability to instability, the rest of us, human beings with the same hopes and fears and tendencies as those who are without a home, draw on language resembling natural disaster. We think we see a tidal wave of mental illness, drug addiction, and bad choices.
Can't stop, just keeps going. Still cold, always cold.
Look around you. Our parks are overrun. Our sidewalks are unsafe. Look around.
Civilization requires standards. It requires consequences. And it requires the courage to say that public spaces belong to the public.
But despite what we think we see and how we feel, homelessness is an unnatural disaster happening to individual human beings, just like us.
People think homelessness is a type of person. Like some people are simply born outside the circle of ordinary life. But history tells a stranger story.
Prophets, emperors, presidents, inventors, comedians, and the stars of Hollywood are among those who have been without a home. These 12 great people all have that in common.
Jesus Christ wandered without a place to lay his head. Siddhartha Gautama abandoned luxury to walk the earth without shelter.
Sojourner Truth carried her child through a world that denied both of them a home, and still found the strength to speak freedom into history.
Napoleon Bonaparte ruled Europe, then lost even the ground beneath his feet. Abraham Lincoln drifted through borrowed rooms and rough frontier hardship before carrying a divided nation on his shoulders.
And to these historic figures of consequence, we can add Halle Berry, the singer Jewel, Kelly Clarkson, Steve Jobs, Jim Carrey, Oprah Winfrey, and Chris Gardner, who was portrayed by Will Smith in the film The Pursuit of Happiness.
People think it's about poor choices, and so did I. But man, life turns on a dime, and I suddenly found out that I didn't have a home.
I used to think independence meant proving I didn't need anybody. But when you've been homeless, your nervous system gets stuck in survival mode.
It stayed that way for 3 years, and it took some time to heal.
I needed people who could help me feel safe again before I could really rebuild my life.
And now when I see a person in trouble, I see myself in them, and I want to help.
Homelessness is an unnatural disaster because one woman with over 40 years experience helping people transition from not having a home into domestic stability developed a model that simply works. Each case began with a long conversation, sometimes lasting 2 hours, listening deeply to their stories. She recognized patterns others overlooked, the connection between abuse, poverty, addiction, and trauma. She limited government funding so solutions could stay flexible. Stable housing, she believed, was foundational. She worked with families for years, sometimes decades, lifting them when they fell. Joan Cunningham passed away in 2023, leaving a legacy of quietly working and helping hundreds of families, particularly those from violent households, become stable and happy. During the last 15 years of Joan's life, she suffered from an undiagnosed neurological disorder that robbed her of her mobility and left her fighting for her life daily. Despite her illness and without complaint, she brought hope to those who had been forgotten, especially the homeless, women, and children. With good cheer, she would help her new friends by providing meaningful work, a safe and healthy place to live, and an economic plan that would give them independence and dignity. Throughout her lifetime, she also assisted communities big and small, while continuing a professional career that included software development, engineering, actuarial management, and management of a construction technology company. Over 4 decades of community work helping lost and struggling people return to economic independence, Joan and her team developed an organic system of compassion paired with accountability. It began with an overall plan centered on stabilization and decompression. Before people could rebuild their lives, they first needed to feel safe again. safe enough to rest with both eyes closed. That process included healthy food to help stabilize the body, positive socialization, and cooperative medical support to ensure long-term health issues were properly addressed. For those battling addiction, recovery involved an active long-term plan, often lasting a year or more, integrated into a broader vision for life and personal growth. At the center of Joan's philosophy was the belief that self-worth grows through meaningful independence and participation in the world. She did not believe in programming people or managing them as permanent dependents. She believed in giving people the tools necessary to heal, along with the long-term support needed to accomplish their goals and reclaim their future. Her model will assist communities with one of our nation's most difficult problems: